Good afternoon, everyone. It's 5 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started. Annette, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Excellent, thank you. Let's go on the record. I call case 22E0343, petition of Hecate Energy Cider Solar, LLC, for an order granting a certificate of public convenience and necessity pursuant to Section 68 of the Public Service Law, and for an order granting lightened regulation. Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Belcito. I am an administrative law judge for the Department of Public Service and have been assigned to preside over this case. Also with us today is Commissioner Diane Berman. Commissioner, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, I just want to thank you for having this. My role here really is as a listener, and I appreciate folks coming out virtually to participate. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner. We are here for a public statement hearing being held by and on behalf of the Public Service Commission of the State of New York. This hearing was noticed on August 16th, 2022, and the topic of the hearing is the petition followed by Hecate Energy Cider Solar, or Cider Solar, LLC, seeking a certificate of public convenience and necessity, or CPCN, pursuant to Section 68 of the Public Service Law of the State of New York. Hecate proposes to construct and operate an approximately 500 megawatt solar farm in the towns of Elba and Oakville in Genesee County. On March 1st, 2022, the Office of Renewable Energy Siting, or ORES, issued a draft permit for construction and operation of the project. Hecate must also obtain a certificate of public convenience and necessity from the Public Service Commission under Public Service Law, Section 68. On June 7, 2022, Hecate filed a petition with the Commission seeking such a certificate. This public statement hearing is being held to receive public comment on whether the Commission should grant a certificate and whether the Commission should find that the facility is entitled to lightened regulation. It should be noted that ORES has primary jurisdiction over deciding environmental compatibility and the need for such a facility, and the Commission's review under Public Service Law 68 is narrowly limited to examining the applicant's readiness and feasibility to begin construction of the facility. The Commission's review cannot duplicate or supplant the determinations already made by ORES. Hecate will operate the project as a competitive wholesale generator. Therefore, it is asked that the Commission issue an order finding that it is entitled to a lightened regulatory regime. This is not an evidentiary hearing, but instead an opportunity for the public to offer their comments on the petition filed by Hecate. The statements made today will become part of the administrative record. We have a court reporter on the line who will prepare a transcript of the hearing, which will be publicly available on the Department of Public Service's website. This is not the only opportunity for comment. If you did not pre-register to speak, you can submit comments via the department's website by email, by regular mail, or by telephone. All comments will be given equal consideration, regardless of how they are submitted. For the record, this public statement hearing is being held virtually. Some people are participating electronically, and some may be participating telephonically. In either event, if you're going to be speaking, you should use only one audio input and one audio output at your end. Otherwise, we may experience problems with feedback when you are speaking. After we call your name, we will unmute your line and notify you that you have been unmuted. Please remember that if you have put your own telephone line or computer on mute, you will also have to unmute your line at your end before you speak. Please speak clearly and slowly so that the court reporter can accurately record your statement for the record. Okay, we did not have anyone pre-register to speak today. We do have, I believe, 7 attendees on the line. If anyone of them would like to make a statement today, please press *3, and we will unmute you and allow you to speak. If we do not have anyone wishing to speak, I will remain on the line for another until 5:15 in case anyone does call in and wishes to make a statement. If not, we will take a short break and move on to the procedural conference. Again, if anyone would like to speak, either raise your hand virtually or press *3 if you're on the phone. And I'm not seeing anyone expressing an interest in speaking. So again, I'll remain on the line. Annette, we can go off the record until 5:15, and just to make sure no one else calls in or dials in to the WebEx. Thank you.
Okay, we're off the record.
All right, it is 5:15. Annette, if you're ready, we'll go back on the record.
We're on the record.
All right, it is now 5:15. We've waited 15 minutes and no one has expressed an interest in speaking. So we will go ahead and conclude the hearing. So thank you for taking the time to attend this public statement hearing. I remind you that you can submit comments throughout this proceeding by the other means described earlier and in the notice of public statement hearing. This hearing is concluded. We are off the record. As indicated in the notice, we will be moving right into the procedural conference. We'll give folks who were not interested in attending the conference a few minutes to get off the line, and we will start the conference right at 5:20. Does anyone have any questions? Excellent. So we'll go ahead and start that at 5:20. If I could just ask the OCS people to put up the slides for the procedural conference.